Okay, let's go a little bit harder with the sine rule. This is straight from the book. The sine rule, okay. I guess I'm telling you this is the sine rule, but again, in the exam you're not going to know which one to use. So we're going to have to talk about when you use which rules in a future video. Look, this is hard to see. So the first thing you're going to do is have to draw your own diagram. I think in the question it says that this point here is directly above that point there. So you can see the triangle we're going to get. So that's terrible. There we go. And if you haven't seen it, this red thing here is a rope, and we've got to work out how long this rope needs to be so the climber doesn't fall to their death. Nice textbook question. We are told that's 50 degrees and in there is 25. So let's just look at that triangle. Right angle, 50. So that's 40. If that's 25, then because these things are parallel, that's 25. And if that's 40 and that's 25, then that's 115. We will draw this bit in later. Let's just focus on, go back, that one triangle there. Let's find that length there we're going to label as X, and this length here we're going to label as Y. And from the sine rule we can go A over sine A equals B over sine B. So we're going to go, we're looking for side lengths opposite angles. That's the sine rule, that's the ratio. So it's going to be 37 over equals X on so we're just going to solve them separately, looking at that one, getting an answer, and then looking at those ones and getting an answer. So X will be calculator. Y will be calculator 6.24. Okay, so 17.25. So that's a bit of rope. 17.25 is a bit of rope. We need that. Although we know that Y is 26.24, that's not the rope. The rope comes down here. So let's go. There's my rope. That was the 26.24, and then that's the ground. So remember, the overall shape was the rope, then it went up the embankment and then to the tree. And we had the general, but we don't want to complicate our diagrams. I've separated it out. Remember also that was 25 degrees. So that's a nice standard grade 9 trigonometry. We want to find that length Z. There's our angle, that's my H, that's my A. So it's got to be cos 25 equals Z on and Okay, so Z is a piece of rope. Z is a piece of rope, 23.78. So this bit here is 23.78. That's a bit of rope there. So we've got to add them together. 23.78 plus 17.25. Please read the question in your exam. It said that there's another 2 metres of rope over the edge to get to the tree. So that to me is a little bit of a trickster, so please keep your eye out for that. So I've got to add that 2 on at the end, and I think if we add all that up we get 43.0 something. So we need 43 metres of rope. That's a nice C-level question for you. Yeah, I think that's a C-level question because there's nothing hard about that. Get into them because they get harder when we get to the next rule.